Welcome back to the channel. This is Easy Gamer. How are you all doing? Today we've got a very interesting article on the dev blog. I logged in to find out that they are not advertising a vehicle for the next update, Breaking Ground, but they're advertising for the new Battle Pass. And I'm really excited for this. I'm really happy for this. It's a rank 3 vehicle. It's a PT boat, the PT-658 torpedo boat, US rank 3. Yes, thank you. Eventually we are getting more for coastal fleet, what I've been wanting for a long time. But let me get a bit into the history of this vehicle, then we will talk about playstyles. Now, as I can read from the articles that I have read, this boat was originally ordered by the MOD in 1680 as an experience learned from previous wars and other things. That doesn't mention which or what battles this boat took into. They wanted something fast, highly armored, and something just to get in, shoot, and scoot. That's what they wanted, as I can understand from the story. It was delivered in 1944. There were original order by the MOD was 36. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember some of the stuff off of my head. 36, but only 4 were delivered. It was refitted in 1944 as a missile boat, or type of a missile boat, you can say that. It was also originally, when delivered in 1944, to be land leased to the USSR, but they went against it. And yeah, then from there, in June 30th, that I didn't get a date on it. They don't give me any real dates on it. It was sold to an anonymous person in California, which renamed it Popsy, something along those lines. And unfortunately, the guy passed away. And in 1993, it was donated to the vets of Save the PT boat in Portland. And it was originally designated for Motor Torpedo Squadron 45 in April 1945. So that was just a short, brief history on the boat. Further, what can I say about this thing? It's got a very long history, a very interesting history. It has survived a shit long time, and it's still in existence today. It is being restored, or has been finished restored, because the article that Gaijin put up says that it's finished restoring, it's running. But the article I read says they were still busy with the restoration. So I'm not too sure. Maybe it is finished. I didn't check on the dates on the article that I read. So let's get into what Gaijin says about it. It is a PT. Just hang on. So the PT-658, one of only 2 currently fully operational PT series boats, comes to War Thunder as a new season battle pass vehicle. Now the article that I read also says, I think they say there's 4 still in existence or 3 in existence. So I'm not sure. I think my article could be a little bit outdated. Features: excellent armament, low survivability, and premium. There's something interesting. We'll get into that just now. So the Huygens built 78 feet boat of the 200 series are already familiar to War Thunder coastal fleet enthusiasts. These are fairly fast and well-armored boats with a wooden hull and small crew. Boats are unable to provide any protection to the crew and internal modules, even from machine gun fire, so they will find their use in quick capture points and ambushing alongside islands and rocks. I agree, but there's a little secret to this boat, and I'll touch on it just now. But the armament, if you can have the speed and get some of the bigger ships off guard, you can do some damage to them. Yeah, you can really do. So let's go into the next part. The PT-658 boat in our game will be one of the prizes for the participants of the new Battle Pass season, which will soon start in War Thunder. The premium PT-658 fully inhales the advantages and disadvantages of the series. The boat is well armored with a 40mm Bofors at the stern and a 37mm autocannon at the bow. A pair of 20mm assault rifles and 4 large caliber machine guns make it an unrivaled hunter of enemy boats. Light aircraft. The PT-658 has a rich selection of additional weapons that you can combine. 4 5.69mm torpedoes, depth charges, and here comes the nice part, 16 unguided M4 bazooka rockets. Do you know how fantastic that is? I'm going to come to that in a second. Unfortunately, the wooden structure is vulnerable to damage and small crew. Do not allow the boat to survive for long and under enemy fire. Even rifle calibers are deadly to only the crew but also to the internal modules. Now, why do I say the M4s are fantastic? Because you don't have the protection, but you could have the speed. So you can get up to these bigger boats, depending on what the armor penetration is of those M4s. You could get up to the side of these boats and just lay into them with those and run away and rearm, run back, or actually float back, shoot, get out, shoot, get out. Then you got that 37mm, you got 44mm, you got 4 machine guns. Yeah, so you're armed to the teeth. This is like, yeah, an armadillo on steroids, just on water. So I'm loving this. I'm really enjoying, I'm really liking. This is what we really needed more of. It is really nice. I really do appreciate this. I will definitely not be saying no to this. I'm saying yes to this. And I think this will be your first vehicle that if you buy the battle pass or you play for the free vehicles, this will be your first vehicle that you unlock. And I'm grateful for it. So thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Keep well, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.